Hi, this is Barb. I have today row 3 to do with you, and I wanted to show you what I've done with my pattern so that I can follow along. This pattern is very, very easy, but as far as the way the stitches are combined, it can get a little confusing in row 3. So what I did was I took markers. You could use highlighters or even a pencil to kind of just separate them. But what I did was use different colors for each of the steps to get through this row. That way it defines each little piece that I have to do, and if I get lost I can go back and say, oh, okay, I was right there. So that's what I've done, and what we're going to do in this row is we're going to do a beginning double crochet shell, which we've already done in the last row, chain 3, and then double crochet in the second double crochet of the next double crochet shell. And that has 4 double crochets in it, so we want not the first one but the second one. We're going to then chain 3, single crochet in the space between the second and third double crochets of the next shell, chain 3, double crochet in the second double crochet of the next double crochet, just like we did the first time, chain 1, and then double crochet in the next double crochet of the same shell. So we're going to be repeating that sequence all the way through this row. It's not difficult, just separate it out so that you don't get lost, and we'll go from there. I have not tried this yet. I just separated my steps here so that I could see it well. Okay, so let's do this. All right, a little tangly here because I always pull out my thread a little bit so that it won't pull out my stitches accidentally. So I'm just going to pull that up. There we go. And the first thing we do is, let's see, chain 1. Oh, there we go. We're going to turn it around, and you can take your hook out and turn it around, but it's really not necessary. Okay, we're going to skip that treble crochet that we did right on that end. We're going to skip over that, and we are going to double crochet. Oh, I'm sorry. We're going to skip over that triple crochet, the treble. We're going to slip stitch into the next crochet. So you know what a slip stitch is. Let me pull that up again. You just take your hook, slip it right into the, oops, that's the treble, right into the double crochet, and just pull it through, oops, pull it through all the loops on your hook, just straight through. There it is, 1 slip stitch. All right, after we slip stitch, okay, we want to do a beginning double crochet shell, and that is 5 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains, and 3 double crochet right in the same stitch. So 1, 2, 3. And since our stitches are not sideways on this row, we did our shells, so the top of the stitch is on the top, we're going to crochet right into the top of each stitch, just as we would in any normal situation. Okay, all right, we have our beginning double crochet shell. We're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, let's see, double crochet in the second double crochet of the next double crochet shell. All right, we chain 3. We're going to skip the rest of this first shell right here, and we're going to go all the way over, get untangled here. All right, we're going to go all the way over. We're going to skip this one we're going to go over here, and not in the first double crochet, but in the second one. All right, whoops, there we go. In the second double crochet, we're going to double crochet. There we go, double crochet and chain one right there. Okay, double crochet, chain one. All right, double crochet in the next double crochet of the same shell, so the one right next to it. We're going to pick up the top 2 loops there, and we're going to double crochet right there. Okay, so we have 1 double crochet in the second stitch of that group, and then we're going to chain 1 and double crochet again into the 3rd stitch, or the next stitch of that group. All right, so we have those. We're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, there we go, chain 3, single crochet in the space between the 2nd and 3rd double crochet of the next shell. So we're going to skip all the way over to the next shell, and we're going to insert our hook in between. You can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. We're going to insert our hook right in between them, in the between the first 2 and the second 2, and just single crochet right there. There we go. Whoops, I almost lost it there, didn't I? There we go. Okay, we single crochet. So you can see there's a pattern emerging here. We have our first beginning shell. We came over here and made 2 double crochets with a chain in between in the second shell, and then a single crochet right in the center of the next shell. All right, so we've got that. Single crochet, okay, chain 3 again, 1, 2, 3. Took me a minute to find my place. I'm very glad I put these colors on here so that I could find it. All right, so there we go, chain 3, double crochet in the second double crochet of the next shell. So we're going to skip all the way over to the next shell, not the first stitch, but the second stitch, and we're going to pick up those 2 top loops and double crochet right there. There you go, chain 1, double crochet in the next, just like we did before. Right. So we have double crochet, chain 1, double crochet in that shell. All right, then we're going to repeat. Let's see, double crochet, second chain. Okay, we're going to repeat from the asterisk right there, and that will be chain 3, 1, 2. Sorry about that. Okay, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Single crochet in the space between the first 2 and the second 2 double crochet in the next shell. Chain 3 again. Let's see, let me make sure. Chain 3. Okay, and again we're going to double crochet in that second, not the first of the next shell, but the second one right there. Double crochet, chain 1, double crochet into the next double crochet. All right, and that is the pattern that we are going to repeat, as you can see. All right, so we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, Make sure you don't twist your scarf. Okay, chain 3, single crochet between the first 2 and the second 2 double crochet on the next shell. Chain 3 again. 1, 2, 3. All right, now we're going to, oh, I'm sorry. Let's see. That's exactly right. Okay, good. We got it. All right, chain 3, double crochet into the second double crochet of the next shell. Double crochet. I must not be awake this morning. There we go. Oh, it's still not going in. There we go. I think I need some coffee. There we go. And then double crochet into that second stitch right there. All right, now that I'm not concentrating so much on figuring out the pattern, let me pull out some yarn and just kind of go with it here. All right, so we need to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, double crochet into the second double crochet of that next chain double crochet group. There we go. Double crochet, chain 1, double crochet into the next double crochet of that shell, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, single crochet right in the middle of that shell, just like we did before. 1, 2, 3 chains, skip over and double crochet in that second double crochet of the shell, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet in the next double crochet of the shell. There we go. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, single crochet in the middle of the next shell, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, double crochet in the second double crochet of the shell, 1, oh, that's a double crochet, 1 chain, double crochet in the next stitch, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, single crochet between the second and third double crochet of the next shell, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, there we go, double crochet in the second double crochet of the next shell, there we go. Okay, there we go. Double crochet. Oopsie, I lost it. Definitely need some coffee. Okay, so I have my double crochet in the second. I don't know if you can see that. It doesn't seem to be focusing very well. Okay, double crochet in the second double crochet of the shell, chain. Oh, I'm sorry, where are we here? Let me start over. Okay, I have 3 chain on my hook, so I'm going to go into the next shell and double crochet between first 2 and last 2 double crochet, and then I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, double crochet into the second stitch of that shell, the next shell. What am I doing here? All right, here, let's try that again. There we go, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet in the next stitch, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, untwist it, single crochet between the first 2 and second 2, or the last 2 double crochet in the next shell, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, skip to the second double crochet of that shell, next shell, double crochet. Oh, good grief. Well, I hope you're more awake than I am. Here we go. Let's see. Double crochet into that second stitch, chain, double crochet into the next stitch, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Let me pull out some yarn. There we go. And single crochet right in the middle of that next shell. Here we go. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then do our double crochet, chain 1, double crochet in the next shell. All right, and that is all you need to do for this row. Once you get initially started with your beginning shell, the pattern is chain 3, double crochet into the second double crochet of the next shell, chain 1, double crochet into the next stitch of that same shell, chain 3, single crochet right in the center of the shell, chain 3 again, and then start over. Do your 2 double crochets with the chain in the center. The next one again will be your single crochet. Okay, so just follow your pattern, mark it if you'd like the way I have, or highlight or whatever, just to separate it so you can see where you are. If you get lost, you can just go back to your pattern and say, yes, I just did that, so this will be the next thing. So I find that very helpful, and I hope you will too. All right, and this is, we're working on the, let's see, is this the right side? This is the wrong side, I believe. Yes, this is the wrong side of our work. So there you go. That's what it will look like as you're crocheting. And then the right side is just oh so pretty. I love this pattern. I'm sure it will work up to be absolutely beautiful. Well, thank you for joining me. I hope the video has helped you. There we go. Again, I think the most important thing is to read all the way through the row 3. Let me try that again. Read all the way through the instructions for row 3, and then mark each step so that you can go back and say, okay, this is where I start, this is where I repeat from, after I do a chain 3, this is what I do. So, and you can just keep checking and make sure you've got alternating those 2, I call this a V-stitch, so you've got kind of a V-stitch there and a single crochet in the next one, and it just repeats all the way across. So you see, it's very, very easy. It's just the stitch placement is a little different than what we've been doing, but it's very easy, and once you get into that pattern, you'll develop a rhythm and you'll just get it done real quick. Okay? And if you have any questions, just drop a comment on the video or anywhere on our Facebook page, or send me a message, call the library, whatever you'd like to do is fine. Okay? All right. Well, this is Miss Barb, and I sure hope you enjoy our crochet.